YouTube, this is Dawn and you're following This Journey. Today is March 23rd, 2013 and this is my 13-week post-op update. Sorry I'm a couple days late with it, but let's get right to the numbers. Starting weight is 318 pounds. On the day of surgery I weighed 295.2 pounds. Last week I weighed 251.6 pounds, and this week I came in at 251.4 pounds, which is a loss of 0.2 pounds for the week. Now, I told you guys I was dealing with some emotional eating, which is stemming from a few different things, I believe. And within that emotional eating, I was basically eating around my sleeve. And by eating around my sleeve, I mean that I would wait a half hour when the food had started to digest and eat more. The things that I was eating were a lot of carbs. Bread, lavash bread, protein bars, things like that. So what I decided was that I needed to pump my brakes, get my head together, and get back to the basics and start over. So what I did was I cut the portions that I was eating. I was eating like 3 ounces of protein plus something else, and I would be very, very full. You know, with the surgery, we're supposed to eat so we get that first sensation of being full, or whatever your particular cue is. And I would eat past that cue. I have not had nausea. I have not vomited or anything like that from anything that I've eaten or any amount that I've eaten. So I have to take those cues and pay attention to them when I start getting that fullness feeling. So what I did was I cut my protein back to 2.5 ounces, and I'm actually have cut it back a little bit further to 2 ounces at a time currently, which is actually really good. I'm still full on 2 ounces of protein, and I'm still able to get in like 90, 95, sometimes like 100 and something grams of protein a day. So depending on what I'm doing and what I'm eating. But I feel a lot better doing that with the less portions. And for the emotional eating portion of it, I did order 3 books. I told you guys I was going to order some books. So these are the 3 books that I ordered. I don't have the authors' names with me, so sorry. Breaking Free from Emotional Eating. The second one is A Course in Weight Loss, 21 Spiritual Lessons for Surrendering Your Weight Forever. And the last one is 50 Ways to Soothe Yourself Without Food. So they should be here at the beginning of next week, and if there are any good nuggets in there, I'll be sure to share them with you. Part of the emotional eating is that I'm tired. I'm not getting enough sleep at night. And so just a reminder, if you're seeing me on Facebook, just tell me to go to bed if it's late. But one of my goals for this week, starting today, is to get in bed at a decent hour and get like 7 hours of sleep a night. I'm working out a lot, and I need the sleep. So I need to just kind of put down my phone at night and just go to bed. So that's my goal. Now, another part of why I'm tired is it leads into a week ago I had my 3-month follow-up visit at the doctor's office. And 2 weeks ago I actually went to go see my primary care physician, and I asked him to run a lot of blood work on me so that when I went to see the doctor's office that they would have the numbers and we can make sure that I'm on point. So it turns out that my iron levels are low and I'm borderline anemic at this point. So they did give me a prescription for for iron, and I forgot to have it filled, so I'll make sure I do that probably tomorrow. Excuse me. And so hopefully between getting some rest and taking my medicine, that will help with the Sorry, that's my dog yawning. Help with the tiredness that I'm feeling. The other thing when I met with the nutritionist was we talked about my sodium intake. It turns out that a lot of the foods that I'm eating are very high in sodium. So I was kind of aware that, you know, my sodium was high. I just kind of ignored it on my FitnessPal. But I will be paying more attention to that. It will not change overnight, but I will be making a more conscious effort to have less sodium in the foods that I'm eating. Part of the problem is that I eat a lot of prepackaged foods like Tyson chicken strips or steak strips because I don't have anyone to cook for. It's just me, and it's just very convenient. And so I'll need to figure out ways to work around that. I went to the market today and I did look at some chicken breast that I could just cook, and I figured I would, you know, cut it up into strips myself and put it in the freezer. And the amount of sodium in them was like 300 milligrams per serving. But when I looked at the Tyson chicken strips, it was like 480 milligrams per serving. So that's somewhere that I can make a change. Now, interestingly enough, I also have the Tyson chicken breast chunks, I think they're called, the diced chicken breast or something, and that only has like, I think, I'm doing this off the top of my head, but it was like 320 milligrams of sodium. So I may need to make sure I'm buying the chunks versus the strips, but just doing my homework and due diligence and just ways I can cut out sodium. Another one is that I have beef jerky as my post-workout treat. Well, snack, not a treat, it's a snack. And it has 15 grams of protein, but it has a lot of sodium. So I'm looking for a substitute for that. And I was actually talking with Grell Be Gone, and she recommended that I do a protein shake. Now, I had stopped doing protein shakes because we've been told that we should try to get away from those, that we should not use them once we get back to eating regular food. But I think in this instance, it's good to have 100% whey protein isolate is what she told me. And I've been doing that after working out for the last couple days. So that's been working out really well. The other thing I talked about with the nutritionist was she thought that I could add some chia seeds into my diet. This came up because I told her I was trying to add some additional omega-3 oils into my diet, and she said that would be a good source of omega-3s. What she recommended to me, though, was no more than 2 teaspoons a day. The reason being is that the chia seeds, they're very small, little, they look like poppy seeds almost. And when the chia seed absorbs moisture, the cover of it, or the outer lining of it, becomes gelatinous, and it gels up. So the concern would be that for someone that's had weight loss surgery is that if you were to eat too much of this at once or within a day, that you could potentially cause blockages within your system. So I don't know how true that is. I have done no research whatsoever on it, but I'm just starting slow with them and see what happens. They're also a good source of fiber, antioxidants, etc., yada yada. So if you don't know about chia seeds, look them up. I did make a salad today, and I put them on, and it was nice because it gave the salad a little crunch. The other thing is, when I went to the market today, they had, and I had heard about these Walden Farms salad dressings, and my supermarket is now carrying them. So I grabbed 2 of them, the Caesar Parmesan and Sesame Ginger, I think. And the thing that's great about these is they have no calories, no sugar, no fat. And what you're thinking is no taste, but they were delicious. I had my salad with the Caesar one today, but that was only because I like the sesame even more. The sesame was phenomenal. So I could even see using that in a dish as part of preparing a meal or a protein. So just if you see those, grab them, try them. It's a great calorie-free way to get some additional flavor in your food. And just keep an eye on the sodium. I think they were like 260 milligrams of sodium. So, you know, in the scheme of a day, if you're keeping an eye on your sodium, it's not bad at all. Definitely less than a lot of regular salad dressings that are out there. And then the other thing is that I went to Zumba on Thursday of last week. I went this morning. I'm sorry, not last week, Thursday. And then I went again today. And I forgot how much I love Zumba. But what made Zumba on Thursday so phenomenal was that I got to meet Miss Sasha LaRue. You need to check out her videos if you haven't already. Once again, her name is Ms. Sasha LaRue, MZ SASHALARUE. So Ms. is MZ. And she's a phenomenal woman. She is hilarious. And we had a ball at Zumba. So we are going to do that every Thursday and try to help keep each other accountable and moving. So that was great. I'm looking at the time, so I think that was pretty much all the basics, so I'll just stop talking now. Hi to all my new subbies. Thank you for stopping by and taking time out your day to watch my videos. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to getting to know you. And to all my old heads, and I guess that's it. So this is Dawn, and you're following Diz's Journey. Have a blessed day.